We are following breaking news out of the Middle East this hour. Israel and Hamas have agreed to extend a ceasefire for 2 more days. That is according to Qatar's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. CTV National's Scott Hurst joins us live with the latest details. What more can you tell us about this development, Scott?
Good afternoon, Alina. This development coming just within the past hour from the Qatar Foreign Ministry, which has been crucial in this negotiation between Israel and Hamas, with the U.S. and Egypt also playing key roles in trying to broker this original deal and then push for this extension. So what we're hearing is that it appears to be a 2-day extension in the pause in fighting, the temporary ceasefire, and the terms of the agreement would be exactly what was for the first agreement, for the 4 days, which we're just coming to an end to right now. And so that would mean an exchange of hostages for Palestinian prisoners, as well as for more aid to get into Gaza, as has been rolling for the last couple of days. It also continues to give those in Gaza a reprieve from the Israeli bombardment as well. So this, of course, from the very beginning has been incredibly tense. These negotiations took quite some time just to get to the original point of this agreement, Lena, this first 4 days, this first pause in fighting. But now, after much talk this morning where it appeared the two sides were incredibly close to striking this deal to extend the pause, it appears they've now reached an agreement to extend this temporary truce for 2 more days with the same terms of the agreement, which would be in exchange for Palestinian prisoners and hostages that were taken by Gaza during the original assault on October 7th, Lena.
And Scott, what happens after the truce is lifted? What are you learning about that?
At this point, we'll have to wait and see when this truce is lifted, how quickly Israel might continue its bombardment. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on the weekend visited Israeli troops in Gaza and continued to say that Hamas will be crushed. That is Israel's ultimate goal, and that all hostages will be released. That is part of their main goal of this ground offensive. And he has continued to say that fighting will continue once this truce is over. So even though we're hearing lots of talk about this truce continuing, maybe even after these 2 days, but at least they're starting with these first 2 days, Lena. But in the meantime, it appears we'll have to wait and see whether and how quickly they'll get back to fighting after this truce is lifted. But in the meantime, there is at least an extra 2 days, which takes us to Wednesday at this point.
All right, CTV's Scott Hurst reporting live. Scott, thanks so much for this.
Thanks, Lena.